Hello once again, my fellow Shrek worshippers. Today I will be counting down for you the top 7 best fingers. After all, every one of us has 7 fingers, but some of them are better than others. Coming in here at the number 7 spot is, of course, your pinky finger. First of all, it's pink. That's a really stupid color for anything, but it's especially stupid for a finger. Then there's the fact that it's small and weak, and it's way off to the side of your hand. These features make it the saddest finger you'll ever see. The only thing it's useful for is typing this sentence into my script. That and your grip is microscopically stronger. I rate this finger 0 out of 0. Coming in at the number 6 spot is, of course, your ring finger. This finger causes so many problems. For example, it is the finger made for putting rings on it, hence the name. However, they get stuck on it and they won't come off. I guess marriage is supposed to be for life, but what happens when a couple doesn't love each other anymore? Say 40 years into the marriage. You can't just not be married anymore. And the reason is because these rings get stuck on our fucking ring fingers all the time. Unhappy marriage comes from ring fingers. And you know what comes from unhappy marriage? Hate, insanity, and sadness. Ring fingers cause almost all the world's problems. They could be smaller, but this isn't the perfect world. Once we go to Shrek's swamp, we won't have to worry about these things. Ring fingers will be the right size, or not exist at all. I like that second one especially. Anyway, I rate this finger 0 out of 1. Coming in at the number 5 spot is the middle finger. This finger is most famous for a vulgar gesture, which I will not show on screen. Obviously, vulgarity is terrible, and anybody who uses it in any form, verbal or not, is a giant Now, of course, this finger sucks balls, but it's just a byproduct of the problems caused by the worst finger, the ring finger, which makes life hell every day. Coming in at number 4 is the penis. This is a pretty decent finger that all humans have. It can be used to point at things in a more PC way than doing it with your index finger. This is especially appropriate in office settings and formal gatherings. This finger has other good uses, but if I tell you about them, I might get in trouble with the government of the nation Farquaad, where I am unfortunate enough to live. It's basically a dictatorship here. Lord Farquaad has absolute power in all respects, and if you cross him, he will kill you. And number 3 is... Oh no. Oh no, they're here! I must have gone too far in my constructive criticism of the government.
Oh, the criticism is constructive? In that case, you're fine.
Whew, that was close. Anyway, number 3 is the finger. This finger is one of 2 fingers that can be described as being fing, the other one being the thumb. This finger is the one that is more fing out of the 2 and is therefore finger than the other one. Obviously, the finger you are, the better. This applies to fingers as well, so here it is, number 3. Number 2 is the index finger. This finger is great for lots of things, like pushing buttons on these controllers, or if you're a PC Master Race guy, clicking. It's also great for pointing at things, but some people consider this to be rude, which is why it's not as high on the list as... Number 1, the thumb. This finger is even better when it comes to video games. It operates a greater variety of buttons and analog control sticks. But while buttons in video games were the main selling point of the index finger, it is a mere footnote of the thumb. The thumb is what allows us to grip things in the first place. Without it, 95% of hand action would not be possible. Plus, it allows us to make this gesture, the sweetest, coolest, and raddest gesture in all the land. Don't you feel so good when you give a thumbs up? Don't you feel even better when someone else gives you a thumbs up? I rate this finger 0 out of -1. That's a good rating, by the way. Number 0, bony thumb. This is the thumb, but it's better because it's bony.